Hey guys, Strong Studios is back again. It's Alex.
It's me, Noah.
Just the Orange Dream, the current reigning Strong Studios champion.
Get that belt on my face. And we're here with your PWG Is Your Body Ready DVD review, not a pay-per-view.
My body is ready for this review.
Alright, well let's get started then. First match on the show was the Unbreakable fucking Machines, Brian Cage and Michael Elgin taking on the RockNES Monsters. Pretty good match. Basically, this is actually probably the worst match on the show. It just, it was fine. It was a nice opener. Unbreakable fucking Machines are very entertaining as a team, and I actually do like the Monsters a lot, but their offense can be a little sloppy at times, I think.
Yeah, I think the Monsters have kind of, I don't know how to say this, but they've they were on a hot streak, and they've definitely cooled down from that. Yeah. Their offense is a lot less exciting for me. It's kind of more basic because they kind of turned heel and now they're kind of, I don't know, are they face now? Or
they're heels.
They're still heel.
Yeah.
They kind of toned down their offense because of their alignment shift. I thought this was a fun opener though. Like PWG's opener is usually the worst match on the show.
Usually.
But if this is the worst match on the show, I mean, it's still a very good match.
Oh yeah.
Got me into lots of good action. Michael Elgin's always so impressive with his strength, and obviously Brian Cage is a, well,
fucking machine.
He's a tank. I think Brian Cage is too jacked now though, because he looks like he's slowed down quite a bit.
Oh yeah,
he's a monster. He looks freakishly huge.
Yeah, like unnatural, like not even like steroid unnatural. He looks like not even a real person.
Yeah,
huge.
Yeah. Like when but he's so agile. It's almost like watching someone in like a fake muscle moving around. He moves so fast. It's weird.
Yeah.
They did mention his cardio like maybe affecting, then they kind of concluded that his cardio wasn't affected. I kind of thought it was because it did seem like he was kind of worn out a little bit. The thing is, he can get worn out and still keep going.
Yeah.
So it's not really a problem, but it's just something he has to work on.
Right. As for me, this match, like you said, the worst match on the card. I had a problem with it was it's hard to take the RockNES Monsters offense seriously against these guys sometimes. That was one problem I had, and another problem was one particular spot was they did the Unbreakable, the Unbreakable fucking Machines did the stalling vertical suplexes, and that's a great spot. I love it, but I mean, like 2-3 minutes into the match, like you can't like kick your legs and get out of that. Like it just seemed very contrived. But other than that, I didn't really have much of a problem with it.
I give this 3 stars.
Really? I thought I gave it 3 1/4. I went higher than you. Yeah.
I went 3 stars.
Okay, stars. Okay.
All right. Next up, we had actually one of the best matches on this whole card, which was Dave Richards taking on Kyle O'Reilly. Holy shit! This match blew me the fuck away. Absolutely phenomenal wrestling from start to finish. Davey working the leg of Kyle, Kyle working the arm of Davey. Just unbelievable. Some great counters in this match. Like these guys were like in sync in this match very, very well. The last like 5 minutes of this match were insane with all like the counters and near falls they pulled out. Just this was an amazing match. This was my favorite. I didn't rate it the highest. I don't know if it's objectively the best match on the show, but this was my favorite match just because I love the story it told, and it made O'Reilly look great. Absolutely.
Because he was, in previous matches it's kind of been like he hung with Davey, but he was not his equal. He just kind of hung in there without really a chance of winning. This one, felt like he was hanging with him step for step, and he was absolutely his equal in this match. I liked how it started out kind of light and kind of fun, and then it went into just intensity, just wanting to beat the shit out of each other. So I love the story of this match. I thought it was very
one of my favorite spots was when like Kyle like went to like sweep the leg and Davey like caught him like a roundhouse kick right
on the back of the head.
Oh my god!
I was just gonna say that I've never seen that before, and when it happened, I rewound it instantly.
I thought
that was amazing.
I thought Kyle was dead in that point. Like that was insane.
A perfectly timed spot. Unbelievable. Honestly, I have to agree with everything you guys said. This was a great match. Honestly, the only thing that you could say about it that might not be most people's taste is how homoerotic it was at parts. But other than that, it was fantastic.
It was great. I give this 4 stars. This is like one of my favorite PWG matches of the year.
I concur. 4 stars, great match.
4 stars it is.
All right. Next up we had the DojoBros, which is your favorite tag team, taking on Chuck Taylor and Johnny Gargano. Are they called Fist?
No, they just call them Taylor and Gargano pretty much, but another one of my favorite tag teams.
I didn't know it was my favorite.
The DojoBros. You like the DojoBros?
I like them.
Okay,
Would you say the Young Bucks are your
favorite?
Okay, I always thought the DojoBros were one of your favorite teams. Anyway, yeah, this was a very fun match. Very enjoyable. Not really much like of a story in this match. It was just kind of like it was just a tag team wrestling match, but they had fun. I liked it was like you always said like the DojoBros are very much like bullies, like to just like bully their way into a match, and I felt that like Johnny Gargano and Chuck Taylor really played the part of like kind of like the scrawny kids getting bullied by these guys in the whole match.
That's the one thing that I love about DojoBros is I think they do that better than anybody. Is that bully mentality? Like I'm just gonna throw you around. I'm just gonna hit you. I don't care about you. And Chuck Taylor, like you said, and Gargano, they're not big guys.
Right.
They fit that role so well, and
especially Chuck Taylor, because Chuck Taylor can pull off like a comedy kind of like because he kind of got he was very much like he's wearing like the Johnny Gargano jacket during the match, like to not be chopped, which is funny. Yeah, this was really fun. Just a great tag team match. There's not really much else you can say about this match.
Yeah, I mean, this was just a great PWG style match, I guess I would say. It's a perfect match for PWG. It's just kind of like you stick in in my opinion, four of the best guys on the indies, all four of them.
I agree.
I think Eddie Edwards is one of the best wrestlers in the world.
Absolutely.
Maybe probably top 5 on the indies.
Criminally underrated.
Always
will.
And Johnny Gargano is just...
Roderick Strong, always great. Gargano, one of the hot rising
biggest
stars.
rising stars.
Chuck Taylor, also very underrated. But they just throw these guys together, just say go out there, have fun, basically.
And they did.
And they did. It was just a very fun, enjoyable match. I mean, it's not anything great or blow away, but nothing to complain about.
I give this 3.5.
Concur.
I also give
Okay.
Unanimous.
Yep. PWG always brings us all together, doesn't he?
No, it sure does.
Okay. Next up, we had Kevin Steen taking on Drake Younger. This is a match I was really looking forward to, and honestly, I was kind of disappointed by it. Steen basically was playing the heel in this match. He was just throwing Drake Younger around, doing some crazy ass spots like the whole match. This is just those two guys having fun. They did some cool stuff, obviously, like Drake taking a powerbomb on the stage. Whew, what the fuck was he thinking?
That was brutal.
And then like doing a Death Valley driver off this apron onto some chairs. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it was pretty nasty. Drake looked like a great babyface this match. Yeah, but like again, like it didn't really have much there. You know, it was just Steen bullying Drake.
I didn't think these guys had great chemistry in this match. Not as much as I would have expected, anyway. Because it seems like a perfect matchup. You got Steen, who's just a nasty bully he hits all these kind of nasty moves. Then you got Drake, who's like one of the best at taking moves and bumping and everything.
They're great brawlers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just didn't feel the intensity as much as I would have expected. It felt like kind of just like a match. Didn't feel like these guys hated each other.
Well, yeah.
I agree. And the problem I had with it was that because it felt like just a match, all these spots just felt really unnecessary.
I agree.
Like they didn't build to them. I don't see the need to be taking crazy spots off the apron, onto the stage, through
just
chairs.
For the sake of having.
These guys don't. Do they hate each other? I guess did I miss something?
They were matched the next show, but it was.
I think this match, like actually the finish, I was gonna say, like really did a nice job of building up to PWG 10, which was the three-way match these guys had with Adam Cole. So it was a nice way of building up to that match, but yeah, like it just felt like a little bit of like overkill.
And it was kind of just like you said, Noah, just kind of one spot after another, just going from one spot to the next without really a lot of flow or connection. So
okay. What'd you end up giving this one?
I usually give it 3 1/4. I mean, it's a good match. But I'm just saying, like, given that these two guys are so amazing, and it seemed like I was just expecting more.
Yeah. I went a little bit higher. I went 3.5. I did enjoy it, and I did think the finish set up very nicely for the three-way, and you know, I can't say I was not bored by this match.
No, not at all.
No, absolutely not. That's the thing. As a match, I'm going to give it 3 1/4, but it was fun to watch. It's not something that I could sit down and watch it again and wouldn't have a problem. It's just it didn't do what I expected going into.
All right, next up we had probably the match of the night, or this is the main event, which was the Young Bucks taking on the team of AR Fox and Samurai Del Sol. This was actually Samurai Del Sol's last PWG match, and what a match to go out on! Holy shit! These four guys worked perfectly together. The Young Bucks, the greatest tag team in the world right now. AR Fox was a great babyface to get heat on, and take a lot of crazy ass bumps. And then Samurai Del Sol coming in there getting the hot tags and just going crazy and hitting,
flying all the way.
This was awesome and just phenomenal match from start to finish. I love this match.
I thought this match had a great build too, because it kind of was. They had some nice spots going throughout the match, but then in the end, the last few minutes kicked into an unbelievable gear.
No kidding.
Just one crazy ass, like unbelievable. Did I just see that type spot after another?
Yeah.
And I like the Young Bucks. See, Air Fox and Samurai Del Sol are both great wrestlers, and they put in the spots. The Young Bucks can do that as well, but they know how to put a match together. So
Absolutely.
I think that's.
Yeah.
So I think that's why this match worked so well, is because Young Bucks were there to kind of guide it. But then, I mean, then you had AR Fox and Samurai Del Sol filling their roles to perfection.
Absolutely.
So.
I think this was probably AR Fox's best match I've ever seen him in.
One of, maybe not his best, but certainly
one of the best.
One of the best. Yeah.
Personally, I'm not a big fan of AR Fox. I think he works hard. I do enjoy his work. Don't get me wrong. He is very indie, very indie.
I agree. Yeah.
On top of that, he's very spotty also. Sometimes one spot makes no sense moving into the next.
Yeah.
But this was, like you guys said, phenomenal. There were times when I felt like Del Sol and AR Fox were just doing spots to do spots, but I enjoyed the hell out of it from start to finish.
That's what they were going for, though, really.
That team. The only thing is that's every AR Fox match I've ever seen.
Right.
So that gets a little trying, but this was a great match. Just, you couldn't, if you blinked, you'd miss something.
Yeah.
It was just crazy.
It's insane. I give this 4 1/4.
I agree again with you, Alex. We're agreeing quite a bit.
I went with 4 stars.
Okay. Next up, we had the main event, which was for the PWG World Title between Adam Cole and Sami Callihan. Sami Callihan's last PWG match, and it was a 60-minute Ironman match. And
they put a lot of stuff on the show, considering they had a 60-minute match.
This was like a very stacked card for having an hour-long match as the main event. This match was just great from start to finish. I loved this match. It is very hard to have an Ironman match and make it a good one. I think these guys managed to have a very good pace throughout the whole match. There were a few slow parts, but it never died to a stall. Like they never had rest holds. They kept the action moving. They told a nice story. And these guys work so well together. They have phenomenal chemistry, and it was just a lot of fun.
I thought this was a pretty darn good match. I didn't think it was a good first 60 minutes. Like, it's a very good match. I enjoyed watching it the first time. I don't think I can watch it again, just because I didn't think it was quite good enough to justify the whole 60 minutes. But I thought this was the only thing that made sense to send out Sami with, considering him and Adam Cole have had a feud that's been like 2 years in the middle. Like, how long?
Yeah.
Forever. So these guys do know each other well. I think the pace was kind of slower at the beginning, but then it kicked in enough to compensate for that at the end. I just thought kind of in the middle there were parts where it was still kind of slow, just kind of like, it wasn't necessarily like there were long periods of time between spots, it was just kind of like in between each spot there was some time. Okay. You know what I mean? I did really like the match, though. I just, for a 60-minute Ironman match, I don't know if I would enjoy watching it again. But.
Okay. Man.
To me, I love this match. I felt like it flowed great. I felt that the pace they kept was incredible.
Yeah.
60 minutes. This is one of the very few matches where going in, I know that there's a time limit, and I'm not checking my watch. Okay, how far are we now? How far? Not once did I check during that whole 60 minutes. I could just sit there and enjoy the action.
Yeah.
The only gripe I have about this match was they spent so much time outside the ring. I wish there was a little bit less of that, but other than that, I mean, that's just a small gripe. I love this match.
One spot I really loved, which was, first of all, Sami using Nigel McGuinness was pretty nice. That was cool. Like using the rebound area and the London, or what is it, the neck break? Is that the London? Tower of London, thank you. And how awesome was it, them doing like the Rock and Austin spots? Like Adam Cole going for the people's apple and then hitting the stunner. That was awesome. A lot of fun. This was a fun match.
I thought there might have been too many falls, but that might just be me.
Yeah, but I like that's one of the things. I liked how Adam Cole hit a low blow, rolls him up, and then was able to steal quick falls. Like I actually thought it was kind of cool.
See, I liked it because I mean, how many 60-minute Ironman matches have you seen where it's 1 or 2 falls?
Yeah,
it's true.
And every fall is 20 minutes apart, and I liked how it was like I'm just gonna rack up 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
You know, just
like that part like where Sami hits like a submission, he taps out, puts up another submission, he taps out. Like that was smart.
I like that.
What'd you end up giving this?
I gave this 4.5 stars. I loved it.
Wow, that's a bit. I went 4.25.
I went 3 3/4.
Holy shit, jeez. Okay, wow, that's like went down from range right there.
Yep.
Okay. What'd you give the show overall?
I give the show an 8.25. I thought this was a very good show. I liked every match was over 3 stars, in my opinion. So I mean that's awesome. I mean it was just another great show from PWG. Not among their best, but you know, it was a different kind of show from PWG. They had you don't see a lot of 60-minute Ironman matches on the Indies.
Actually, the second PWG Ironman match ever. I think they said.
I think it said Excalibur was maybe.
I think he was in one. I think.
Oh my God, it must have been a long match.
I think it might have been Joey Ryan in the.
Or is Joey Ryan Super Dragon?
I think it was.
Yeah, well, Joey Ryan won apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought there was a lot of variety on the show too. So it was just a fun, enjoyable show to sit through. 8.25.
I give it 8.5. One of the best undercards on a show you could find anywhere. And I love the main event. And just every match was very enjoyable and a lot of fun.
I'm on 8.75.
Woo.
I thought that. I mean, I gave the main event 4.5 stars, and it's a whole hour of this show. So I mean,
that's good.
And then you had 2 other 4-star matches.
Yeah. I thought this was a great match, and like you said, it was a lot of different stuff on this show.
Yeah.
Very easy to sit through.
Some comedy, some awesome action, and then you had a Ironman match.
I don't know. Maybe I'm overrating a little bit.
No.
But we watch so much wrestling that it's nice to get one of those shows that it's just a breeze to sit through. There's different things.
Yeah.
And the commentary is always keeping you on.
Oh yes.
So
yeah.
I just love this show.
All right. So that's a definite recommendation from all 3 of us.
Thumbs up.
Absolutely. Buy every PWG show.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Don't even watch these.
No, don't watch. Watch the reviews, but buy the shows.
Yeah. All right.
All right. From all of us here at Strong Style Studios, take care. Bye.